Did you guys see that freaking post? I don't care who's out there. This is unacceptable in the true crime community for people raising legitimate concerns and being booted from the large. And you know what? It's their group. It's a private group, and you're right. But it's a private group that all of us creators have promoted and brought people to. And I have been in there as a daily user and a daily commentator, and I got absolutely done with the BS that's going on with these attacks coming from one specific party, one specific group of people. They're associated with JLR, they're associated with Magnolia, and they're attacking Seth's family, which everybody knows has literally the lowest probability of having any culpability in this disappearance. And I don't know when it's become okay to attack family members that literally had nothing to do with the crime. I have never in my life seen such bullshit before. And while everybody's trying to say they want to come together and they care about this case, anybody that has a problem with correcting the BS, they get booted. And this is a huge problem, and you guys should not be standing around. And I'm going to ask my creator friends that are on this platform that also support this page, that this is unacceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable. Are you here to advocate for a boy or have a pissing contest with people? Because the last time I checked, all the information needs to be shared with everybody, but it seems like this one group of people that isn't getting the attention that they feel that they deserve, they are shitting on every single person out of spite. Out of pure spite. Let's go over what this all transpired over, and I hope you guys go over there because I know there was many people from this channel here specifically that are group members over there, and you should be asking them why they are blocking me, because I'm going to read you everything that was said. Because this does not warrant being blocked from any group when somebody has legitimate concerns. And they totally block me. They are a fucking embarrassment. If this is how they treat people, that you don't need to be supporting any channel like that. They sat here and used Seth and that family to build their name on that channel for everybody to flock over there. They flocked over there and they started shitting on the family. And now anybody that has anything to say, they want to block. And I'm going to read you some comments that I got from other people that have had some things to say that have also been blocked. So it's time now to say this is unacceptable. If you want this kid to be found, like literally, we talk about stuff that has been on that page almost daily. So clearly they don't want it shared on a public platform that garners thousands, 20,000 people a day on one side and almost 100,000 of people a day on another side. They don't want that kind of exposure for this boy because they have a personality conflict because I said one thing in disagreement. I've never disagreed with anything on that platform, ever. I want to be very clear about that. I think everybody should be going over there and bitching and raising hell. Every single person that's associated with that page. So let's go over what was actually said so we can get this cleared up real quick. So this is the vomit that I had to read yet again, and I'm so sick and tired of it. We love Magnolia and JLR. Now, these are two people that have attacked a grandmother that wasn't even in the state when her grandson went away. They don't have no clue what statements were said to her, but because she's an emotional wreck and she made a statement online, they took that statement and put that lady through a meat grinder. And he says he cares about this while he has 200,000 people on his channel. And put this lady through that. He would have never. He taught me better. He knew better than to do something like this. This is pure vindictiveness. For what? I have no idea. So we all say some things about them. I had an opportunity to meet both of them when Seth called him to investigate Sebastian Rogers. So you were on the phone and Seth called them. And that may be good and well, but who made the call to him? I don't know. JLR and Magnolia were treated badly by Seth. I witnessed that with my own eyes. JLR came back and tried again. The last time I heard from every single person out there searching is JLR was not searching. All he was doing was recording. He never used to do that. He used to always search. Always. So that's probably why they called him out there, if they did. I don't know. Either way, I digress. So it goes on in here about condemning Seth because of hurt feelings. This man has a child that's missing, most likely dead, and we're worried about people's hurt feelings because they wanted to volunteer their time into a case. Volunteer their own time into a case. But I didn't even read this whole post because it just made me want to vomit. So this is what I said because she's saying, oh, I was there and I saw Seth treat them poorly. So I simply asked because, we would ask this for anybody. Does Sheila live there? How does she know Seth? When did she personally witness this? I have questions, just saying. Lastly, JLR isn't bashful because I don't understand why people are putting words in his mouth. JLR isn't bashful, so naturally he can speak for himself, and we all know he's been attacking the family as well. It's been posted all over his Twitter page. How do you attack someone when you know they had nothing to do with the disappearance or a crime? I'm sorry, it's just wrong on all levels, including morally for religious people, religious ones like me. Just my opinion. I'm not wanting to be offensive, but I'm tired of the constant drama stirred up by a small group of people. Take it for what you will. I'm just trying to settle tensions. I don't like seeing this stuff constantly inciting people against Seth when he's lost his son. He's out there trying to find his son. The people that said that they cared about his son and want to help him, every time they turn around, they rip off their sheep clothing and start attacking him like a pack of wolves. And so I have a problem with it. And so I express that in a very respectful way. And so May Farmer, which I truly do believe, and I could be totally wrong, is Magnolia, decided to rip my top contributor badge off just because she could. And so I decided to make a complaint about it and make a big one. And so I said, I posted this in there. I find it funny the minute I disagree with a decision or a statement here, my top contributor badge was removed from my name. That was wrong. I want to say, if you tout you're a First Amendment person, yet you remove a badge when you disagree with you, then you're not a First Amendment person. Mind you, JLR is a person that has activism, has gone all over this country screaming First Amendment. This is a group he's an admin to, and here he is shutting another creator completely down, or being a part of this hot mess group. Remember, Chloe's an administrator. All these people that have caused nothing but problems for Seth seem to be shutting people out, trying to help him. Does that sound like people that really are here for Sebastian Rogers? Meanwhile, they have the largest group here on Facebook peddling that nonsense, and nobody has a problem with it? Out of all the people here on these platforms, nobody has a problem with it? I find that sickening, that JLR can do this. And I'm going to keep saying that because I believe he's the reason why I'm out of that group. Him and his girlfriend. And so after making the complaint, she decides to give me my contributor badge back. And then all of a sudden, I noticed that there's nothing. I think I was on Facebook at the time that they decided to remove me fully. And it just popped off. And I'm like, what just happened? Because I thought everything was resolved. And they just literally blocked Bullhorn Betty out of that group for literally raising a concern about the nonstop attacks for Seth, which appear to be butthurt related. They're allowing their hurt feelings to override their better judgment. When did this stop being about Seth or about Sebastian and all about the drama? Seriously, that group is a fucking hot mess. It's an embarrassment. I have never in my life saw or ever thought in a million years that it would be okay and accepted on the true crime community to attack a man people know had nothing to do with the disappearance. Who gives a crap what he's done in the past? He's still there. He's still searching when nobody else is. He's still being put through a meat grinder when all he's trying to do is find his son. And anybody that's sized and thrown out of a group. And trust me, if it can happen to me, it can happen to the next person. And I'm sorry, it's either we're here to help them or we're here not to not. And I have a pretty damn big platform that utilized that Facebook group to spread the word and answer questions that many people had. And they took that away from you. They took that away from the case. They took that away from Sebastian. And more importantly, they took that away from the people that it is going to be touching in the future. It has turned into a mudslinging group. But this is where the audience needs to stand up and say something. Because you know what? They think they can silence me. And I just don't think it's fair if they're truly there for a kid. If somebody is literally using the platform for good and you just block them, then what is the real motive of that platform? That, my friend, was bullshit. People want to know why I don't like JLR. It's because he's a slimy, sleazy piece of shit. And he does dirty shit. And I know because I worked side by side next to him for 2 years. I was Magnolia. That's why. So I don't want to hear any more BS of why things are happening the way they're happening. They're doing dirty shit. And they're hurting a family in the process. And you guys can support it or you cannot. And I really don't care, but that's the truth. And they can keep blocking me, but I never, ever, and nor would I have ever even came public with all of this drama had it not been for what they just did, because that right there was some slimy, dirty bullshit. Thank you, Serenity. God bless you. It's disgusting. And they're saying they're investigative journalists. What investigative journalist does this? It's disgusting. I literally used that platform for the good while they bashed people, and I got blocked for saying I'm tired of the bashing. I want that to sink in. That is bullshit. And you guys should be talking to Trevor Lee about this. All those admins that you guys love. This is bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. It is. It is, Jen. So you guys can keep supporting that nonsense, but you guys get to see the true color. But I don't think the 200,000 really gives a rat's ass about the true colors. I really don't. They like the ride, right? They don't care who the man hurts, because I got to tell you, he's hurting a family for no reason. Him, that group, his girlfriend, all of them need to stop. They need to cut it out. They need to cut it out. And so this is what I'm going to ask all of you, because I know you guys are a part of that group. I want you to start sending me screenshots. I'm still going to talk about the stuff there because we still have people to inform whether they care about this case or care about this lost child or not. There's still people there. We need to get the message out that there's other channels and that they are censoring people. If you go to my Bullhorn Betty channel, there's other people that have been blocked that have simply asked questions. So this channel is truly out of control. They think their shit don't stink. They've gotten to the point, that's what they do. They think they are powerful, that they don't answer to nobody. Like, this is about a kid. It has nothing to do about them or how far they can pee-pee. They're turning this into a mockery. A Facebook group. You're blocked too? So everybody's just gonna get blocked. What a great group. The mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers, the largest group. So there is one that has like 20-something thousand people. I suggest us all go to that one if we want information. I mean, if they're going to act like this, clearly they're not in it for the right reasons. That whole group is not in it for the right reasons. Nothing in there was public or absolutely warranted, not a scintilla of being blocked. There was nothing. I will post everything that was said in there. And when you guys look at this, you guys are going to be absolutely appalled that I was blocked for saying what I said. Literally, absolutely appalled. That is a freaking joke. And she runs a Summer Wells group. You guys should not be supporting Ellie Mae Farmer at all if this is her conduct. Because if she's doing it there in the Sebastian Rogers group, she's doing it in other groups too. She absolutely is. And you know what? Nobody would have known this if it didn't happen to me. Because it's happened to so many other people, but they don't have the platform I do. And so what's going to happen is they're going to have their group come over here and try to silence this or make it not be as popular as I just plaster it everywhere. And seriously, go in there and what they're doing is wrong. And if they're doing this to the people that are in there, they don't deserve our support at all. None of the true crime communities. I'm going to be asking Justin on TikTok, Justin, Justice for All, everybody. J is for Justice. I'm telling you, this is bullshit. And if they can do this to me, they will do it to other creators as soon as they don't like the creator anymore. The creator has a problem with them. So I think it's sad. I think it's bullshit. I don't know. I think it's something. I hope you guys pass this video around. I'm highly upset about this. If you guys see anything interesting in there, just clip it and send it to me, you know? And they're not going to, you know what? Actually, don't. I don't want shit from their group. You know what? As a matter of fact, there's enough good-hearted people that are posting in other groups. We don't need them. I just suggest everybody, if they're going to be treating people like this, just leave. They're in it for the wrong reasons. They wanted the numbers. They got the numbers. All it is a propaganda machine for JLR to get his numbers, because that's all they ever seem to post in there anymore, is all his videos. So I'm over it. I'm done with the pissing contest. They can have that channel. They can have, you know, whatever's going on over there. They're not here trying to advocate for this boy. I don't remember the last time any of them have done a video for this boy, but they keep churning out that and kicking people out of that group. So take it for what you will, guys, but I think it's disgusting. And I hope you guys are in these chats and start slugging around and let everybody know what they've done. Because I did not in any way do anything to warrant this at all.